Hi everyone, I'm Sheena and welcome to the thing I bought from. Now today's thing I bought from is the Orbis U skincare set from Orbis. Now I know they're very small, it's because it's the trial set, and I want to talk a lot about the Orbis brand for a couple of reasons. Now I was in a pretty bad state facially because for some reason my skincare stopped working on me. I don't know why. I started getting very oily, my pores started getting very big, makeup just wouldn't stick. Right, so I saw the advertisements for Orbis on Facebook and decided to, why not give it a go? I went to the store and I was amazed because the service there is really good. Like, I've not encountered that level of service before, ever. Much less from a skincare brand. So I was really quite happy. So I went into the first shop, which was at Westgate, and the lady there asked me what was wrong and how she could help, and then immediately gave me a bunch of samples, and they came in this sort of sachet form. And this is quite important because when you test skincare at the shop, you test it on the back of your hand, right? But how it feels on your hand is very different from how it feels on your face. So I love the fact that she was very brave, I guess, just to, give me samples like that. And I was initially a little bit concerned because, is there a quota? Do I have to buy something? But no, she just gave me the samples for free. Now, I'm so sorry I can't remember your name, lovely salesperson, but yes, you were wonderful because I went home, I tried the samples, and I decided, okay, I like the basic skincare set, which is, I think, the Aqua Force, but it wasn't quite moisturizing enough for me. So the next day after work, which was at another place, I went to the Plaza Singapura branch where I met Eva. Eva is one of the sales staff over at the Plaza Singapura branch, and she was wonderful. Basically, she explained all the different types of skincare that they have, the ones that were relevant to me, and also how they worked, and also why Orbis believes in an oil-free sort of formulation for most of its products. There are some makeup products that do have oils in them because it's necessary to bind the ingredients together, but for the most part, all their skincare does not contain oil, period. Now, currently the one I'm using is the Orbis U. This is the anti-aging range and it's really quite good. Now, the cool thing about Orbis is that other than the individual sachets that you can try, which are maybe good for 2 users maybe, they have these nifty little skincare sets. Now these come in really handy when you need to travel as well, and what they are is the anti-aging range has a brightening jelly brightening jelly wash. This is a face wash. It doesn't foam up, which is quite unusual. They do have a foaming version, but it's only available in the large bottle, and it's quite nice because it's moisturizing, but it doesn't leave, and it leaves your skin feeling clean but not squeaky. So after that, there is the Moist Up lotion, which is essentially like a toner slash moisturizer in one. Now what it does is basically it sort of moisturizes your skin, right? But after that, you need another moisturizer to sort of seal it all in. Now this is for the day. This is what is it called? The Day Memory Moisture, and it comes with SPF 20 PA+++. It's not a lot of sun protection, so you probably will want to use another sunblock over it, but in a pinch it's quite nifty because it's a 2-in-1 product. And then after that, there is the Orbis U Night Memory Moisture. Now this is for nighttime. The texture of it is quite interesting. It's kind of like a jelly form. As you can see, it doesn't fall out or anything. If you've ever used the Laneige firming sleeping mask, yeah, it's a similar texture, that kind of like a 老拌豆花, that kind of feeling, you know what I mean? Now the products are meant to be scent-free and quite clean of unnecessary chemicals and unnecessary things that some manufacturers put into skincare in order to make it feel more fancy. So it's very pared down, it's very clean, and even the packaging themselves, these are miniatures, but even the big versions are also very clean and pared down, which is unusual because most cosmetic companies tend to spend a lot of money on that sort of thing to make it look fancy. But I guess the cool thing about it is that Orbis feels confident enough in its products that it doesn't feel the need to do all that. I also bought this one. This is the only thing that's full size that I bought the other day, which is Orbis, the cleansing one. It's not a cleansing oil, even though it kind of feels like it. It's a little bit more viscous than water, but not quite as thick as an oil. And it has no oil in it, hence the oil cut symbol at the bottom. And the reason why I bought this was because Eva, the sales staff, explained to me this. Oil attracts oil, right? That's pretty much why people use oil cleansers in the first place. However, when you use an oil cleanser on your face, it doesn't really discriminate. It just grabs oil and runs away with it. So what that means is it's stripping your face of oil as well. So the natural sebum that your face excretes to sort of protect itself and the moisture level in it is getting pulled away by your oil cleanser. So that made sense to me, which is why I decided to try this. And I have to say that after about 6 days now of using this and these, my face feels a lot different. Like when I wake up in the morning, there is a bit of sheen on it, but it's not as oily as it used to be by far. Right, by far. Last time it used to be I'll wake up and my whole face was kind of like drenched in oils, my pores were huge and it just looked terrible. Now, well, I'm wearing makeup so it's not very clear to see, but there is a glow to my face, but it's not oily. Oh, I don't know if you can see closely enough, but my pores, even though they're still there, they're a lot more refined and smaller, and it's like from a distance you can't really see them, so it looks like, hey, I've got good skin, but yeah, not really. But the thing that I really appreciate about Orbis, and here I need to make a small pause because I need to go grab something. Okay, and now I'm back. So the thing I wanted to grab was this. So on the day itself, when I made the purchase, Eva informed me that there was a membership that I could sign up for, and like all memberships, basically you spend, you accumulate points, you can use those points to redeem for your next purchase, so on and so forth. And because there was a promotion on in that month, which is this month, that's actually April, you get 300 points for spending over, I think it was $60? Yeah. So you get 300 points for spending over $60, and that works towards your next purchase, which is about $3. And then they also gave me this, which is a 10% off voucher for my next purchase. And, oh, sorry. It's a 10% off voucher for all basic skincare items. So basically, if I love this set, I can go back and get my full size set at 10% off. How awesome is that? So I was really very appreciative of, you know, the great service. And speaking of which, not only did she have great product knowledge, she gave very good advice. She didn't hard sell. She actually gave me tea at one point when I was in the shop. I mean, together with the other shoppers, but she came out with a bunch of teacups and like served us all tea, which was like, wow, who does that, you know? And it was really sweet because Orbis does sell teas as well with various effects, so you know, you can consider looking into that as well if you're interested. And also, I went to their Facebook page and left a review and explained that, you know, I had a very good time at Orbis, and I was very appreciative of the service that Eva gave, and how sweet she was. And today in the mail, I received this mailer, and it was a handwritten note from Eva saying, you know, thank you for shopping. It's a pleasure to serve you. If you have any questions, please feel free to call. I'll be glad to help you. And now this mailer basically gives me an additional extra 500 bonus points of any purchase, and I was just blown away because it's a handwritten note. That is so sweet. That's awesome, and I'm very glad that, you know, the skincare is working for me, so I don't feel bad about not going back, because I was kind of afraid, given that how much I love the service, that if the skincare doesn't work, I'll be like, well, I don't want to buy more skincare from you guys. But the thing is, it does work. I'm loving the way my skin feels now, and it feels a lot more in control. My makeup is staying on, and you know, I feel comfortable going back to make a second purchase and a third and a fourth. So yeah, if you have big skin issues and, you know, somehow things aren't working out for you anymore skincare wise, you could go give Orbis a try. Not just because they've got great service, but because they're not shy about letting you try their products. there's no commitment in that you have to definitely buy a full-size bottle and you're stuck with that full-size bottle if it doesn't work. You know, they've got these lovely trial sizes, so you can try it out for a week, and if after a week you can tell if it works or it doesn't work for you, you know, your initial investment is it's $32 for the anti-aging line, but I think for the basic line Aquaforce is only 23. So, you know, try it out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know, but if it does work, you found something that works for you, and, you know, no risk, well, minimal risk anyway. And yeah, that's all from me. Goodbye.